Hi, good afternoon. If you are in Nigeria, it is 1 p.m. Nigerian time, and I think it's 12 noon British time for those of you who are watching from Europe. And this is Verses and Paragraphs. My name is Erumena Amata. Yesterday we were talking about crutch words, and judging by the responses I got, I believe we should still talk about crutch words today. First and foremost, what is a crutch? We all know what a crutch is. A crutch is like if you're injured, more often than not, on your leg or your legs, you are given a crutch for support. So those are crutches. Now, crutch words are also what we use for support. When we're speaking, we make use of crutch words, or some people call them fillers. We have different kinds of crutch words. There are so many of them that are common. People have crutch words that are peculiar to them. For instance, that is a crutch word because it's like when you are speaking, maybe you lose your train of thought, you're trying to gather what you want to say, then you need something that you're going to put in there to make you, now I need a crutch word right now. So what crutch word am I going to use? My sister always uses awesome. I think I like using super, fantastic. Thank you. I can see Femi Ajibode from the oldies schoolmaster is watching. My sister-in-law too is watching from Aberdeen. Shout out to you guys. We're still talking crutch words today. Now, crutch words are regular words that you use on a daily basis, but they become crutch words when you start using them in a way that eventually becomes annoying. Nigerians, some of the crutch words you have, they're talking to you, say, do you get me? Do you get me? Do you understand? Do you understand? And at times I'm tempted to say, no, I don't get you. When you use them too much, they weaken your sentences, they weaken your arguments, and then they become annoying to people. So crutch words, as much as possible, try and lose them. Most of the very, very popular ones, Ella Hose says she's watching from Edinburgh. Sorry. She's not, but Edinburgh is in Europe now, Abby. Am I wrong? Okay, it's in Scotland. Scotland is also in Europe. Correct me if my geography is wrong. Anyway, some of the popular crutch words, like my in-law from England, Sunday Adokoria, said most of the young people begin all their sentences with basically. Many people like using the word basically. They can even use it like 3 times in a sentence. Some people use the word really or really. For instance, the dinner was really interesting. It was really, really nice. It was really a fantastic meal. I do not know what the person used. They really must have put in everything. You're using too much really, 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 really. There's also actually and literally. Actually and literally are almost like the same words. Now, there is this organization called Toastmasters International, and I used to be a part of it when I was in Abuja. Now, they have what they call speech projects. Once you become a member, they have what they call speech projects. There are 10 speech projects. The very first one, I can never ever forget, the very first one is called the icebreaker. And usually you are encouraged to speak on a topic that you are familiar with. When I gave my own icebreaker, I came from an angle that the people least expected. I started off by saying that it was because of banga soup and starch. That is why I wasn't an American today. And people were wondering why, what on earth was she talking about? And actually, it's because when my mother was pregnant with me, way back in the 50s, when she was pregnant with me, and she was in America, like all pregnant do, she had this urge to eat banga soup and starch. Because there was no starch and there were only the American and foreign foods that she could barely eat, she began to get leaner and leaner and leaner, and the people there, they were so scared that she was going to die on them that they sent her back to Nigeria, where she found lots of starch and banga soup. And so that is why today I'm a Nigerian, and that's what I told them. That's my icebreaker. Now, like I was talking about the Toastmasters International, they help in speaking, leadership, and communication skills. Hi, Leah. Leah is watching from Kaduna, right? Leah, Kaduna, thanks for tuning in. Now, in the Toastmasters International, they have the speech project, 10 speech projects. The first one is very easy because it's something you can talk about. So they encourage you in icebreaker. Then the next 9 speech projects, you're going to be judged on whether you're using crutch words or flares, especially like the one which is what most of us do when we're lost for words by trying to complete our sentence, or if we are stumped. We are encouraged that when you are speaking and you seem to either lose your train of thought or you can't remember what you want to say, you can pause for maybe just a couple of seconds. You might not necessarily know. Okay, yes, Leah is in Kaduna. Thanks for watching. We are still talking about crutch words. We talked about crutch words, and crutch words are words that we use as fillers. We use them for support. For some people, it has become a stylish way. And when we're working in Kaduna, we had a colleague there who used to call it indeed, because every sentence he must use indeed, if nothing plenty, maybe like 3 times in one sentence. Some people, they use the word sincerely. Sincerely is okay, but by the time you're saying sincerely, that man, what he was saying sincerely, no, he was too good, sincerely. When you keep on saying it weakens what you say. Not only weakens what you say, it also annoys your hearers. I was talking about yesterday that in different parts of Nigeria, there are different expressions we use. For instance, in Lagos here or in Yoruba, shebi, ojare. If it is up north, ba, fa, and all these ones are crutch words that help to support you in your speech. Now, while they are good in conversations with your fellow people, they are not encouraged and not advised to be used when you are making a public speech. And that still takes me back to Toastmasters International. Toastmasters International, they give you this, where by the time you have gone through the 10 speech projects, you'll be able to make a speech in 4 minutes or 6 minutes or even 2 minutes without using crutch words, without using filler words like yeah. So it's advisable wherever you are, you find out the Toastmasters International, because people like to listen to someone who is talking, and then you don't have to keep on saying, do you get me? Do you understand me? Or the person keeps on saying literally, actually, basically, right? They are telling somebody something, and the person knows. Okay, for instance, let's talk about the national anthem. You're talking about the national anthem. Sure, you know that in the national anthem, "O God of creation," is the second verse, right? You keep on saying and before you realize it's annoying your hearers, and it weakens down what you are saying. So, as people and as communicators, and if you want to really listen to us, try and reduce the number of words and fillers that you use. Now that's another one again. See, I'm trying to. There's no way when you are speaking that you will not use crutch words. But we have to learn. Because it also helps people want to listen to you. They want to listen to you, even if it's just on gisting basis. Yes, Buchi Njere is watching. I don't know where Buchi is. I know Aisha Bantam is in Abuja. Aisha, are you in Abuja? Thanks for checking in, Dr. Rafa James, my friend. The one and only present day, what will I call him? He's touring all over the place. So how do we reduce the fillers? Now you reduce the fillers one by writing down the words that you use occasionally, that you're always using. You write them down, and then you train yourself to be cautious. Some people advise, for instance, you want to make a speech, you stand before a mirror, you record it. Thank God we have camera camera and you can record yourself if you're going to make a speech. And then you listen to yourself, and then when you discover there's so many fillers, you now try and then consciously make effort not to make use of them. If you do that one over a period of time, you realize that, okay, I'm beginning to let go of them. I know my sister likes using the word awesome, and I like it when she uses it, because when she's using the word awesome, it's like either to exaggerate what she's talking about, or that she is applauding what she's talking about. I like it. But it's when you awesomely use the word awesome in an awesome sentence, that is when it becomes annoying. So awesome, well, to a great extent, it's not bad. Then if literally speaking, actually just using the word basically, as you can see, I've used so many crutch words. So that's one way you can reduce your fillers, by writing down the words, because some of us will have personal crutch words. So writing down those crutch words and then thinking about them, and then making a conscious effort to reduce them. Oh, thank you very much, Lelia. This is very enlightening. Thank you so much, Dr. Raphael James. Good work so far. Thank you very much. Now, yesterday's word was ergo. Okay, hello says thank you. No, honestly speaking, when you use the word awesome or like this, even though it's an expression, an interjection, an adjective, it comes out nice because it supports what you are saying. My sister-in-law has this live program she has every morning, 8 to 9 Nigerian time, and then 7 to 8 British time. But by the time British people change back, we'll be watching them 7 to 8. So it's a 1-hour program, and every time she always uses the word awesome, and I think some of her listeners were saying, this you're awesome, this you're awesome. But I think awesome is okay. So yesterday's word of the day was ergophobia. Ergophobia is made from 2 Greek words, ergo, which means work, and phobia, which means fear, and it's the fear of work. Some people have this natural fear of work. When it gets to work, they are scared. And one of my friends sent me yesterday that is a sickness that will never, Dr. Raphael James said that sickness, you can never ever catch him at all. Now guess what today's word is? We all know what it means to snub a person. You know what it means to snub a person? When you snub someone, you just in a very rude manner. So today's word of the day is not snub, it's fob, and it is spelled P-H-U-B, and it is gotten from the words phone and snub, and it means someone who, because they're on their phone, they're snubbing the people around them. So I don't know, those of you who love fobbing others just because you want to WhatsApp or you want to be on Instagram or Facebook, watch out. Today's word of the day is fob. Fob is P-H-U-B, and it is a verb, and it means blocking people or snubbing people just because you are using your phone or your iPad or some technological instrument that makes you block out all the people around you. It actually makes you an antisocial person. I know that there are some people who really don't like it when they are together in the room, they are talking, there's a conversation going on, and some people are just busy WhatsApping, Instagramming, or Facebooking. And so the word fob first came into existence in the year 2010, and to 2010 through to 2014. Of course, that's when we started using phones, and we started using phones. Maybe that's the time WhatsApp came up. I can't remember when WhatsApp came up. Anyway, today's word of the day is fob. P-H-U-B. And fob means to snub people when you're on your phone or your iPad or you're on some instrument that makes you just block out people just because you're having a good time. Anyway, I hope you have all learned something. I hope you can take away something from today. Okay, yes, Torres Tennyson Gordon. This is your name, sir. I beg, give me that your name. Where did they call you before? This is your Torres Tennyson Gordon. I know that I think you are watching from Lagos, right? Ikorodu, Lagos. Give me that name that we used to call you before you came this Torres Tennyson Gordon. Anyway, I'd like to say thank you to everyone who has tuned in today. This broadcast is a very long one, just a short one, just to introduce your lunchtime, and let's talk about verses and paragraphs and everything in between. On the first day we talked about verses. We'll still be talking about verses and paragraphs and everything else that comes in between that has to do with talking, writing, speaking. And if you have anything you would like to share with us on this time, on this short time, you are welcome. Anyway, it's been nice with you today. Let's look out for tomorrow, and we'll talk some more on verses and paragraphs and everything in between. Thank you for watching, everybody. Bye-bye.